So in the last class, we have studied about servlet lifecycle. So in this today's session, we are going to learn about um, form submission. By using that the form submission, um, how we can. So there are multiple ways. So that whenever the user submit a form, that form the user data we can store into the database, or else here whatever the data user will send, um, what we can do, there are various scenario will be there, but here today I'm going to show you like how we can work with the form data with a simple example. I will explain you like how we can work with the simple form. So how we can interact with the form, and we can display the user inputs, whatever the input that is provided by the user through the simple form. Then that how we can um, develop with by using the HTTP servlet. Okay, so to save the time, I have created the folder like do post servlet with the form submission. Okay, so as it is, so this is our package. So what we can do, like let me quickly first create the form. So this is the index.html. So here once we run this application, the servlet application, the home page index.html is the home page. It will open, which will be shown as the user form. Like let's name it user submission form. Submission form. Okay, this will be the our heading, and inside that, what we are going to do. So here we will write one form. Form name equals to user form, then method, which method we want, that is post method. Here we'll execute the post method, and action is nothing but the URL, the which URL we are going to pass. Okay, so get user details. Okay, this should be our this one URL. So inside that, user will have first name, then input type, input input type text, input type text, and name is equal to first name. Okay, so let me copy this one and paste. Okay, and in each this one I will give br. Okay, I will take this br, and this br, and I will take another one is this one. Okay, the first name, this is last name, and here is the last name. Okay, first name, last name, then again. Okay, this one I think, and for this one, email, okay, first name, and this is, oh, while copying br. Okay, this is the br. Just let me copy this br and this one. Then input type equal to submit, and name equals to also submit. Okay. Okay, first name, last name, and email. Okay, these are the three things in this form. We are taking the first name, last name, and email just to show user is giving these details, and we want to work with the servlet to show the user details. Okay, here there are many scenario like what you can do with the post request. We can take this input and we can store into the database. Why I'm not showing? Because it's the beginning of the servlet. So if I show the interaction with the database, JDBC, all these things, then it will be difficult to understand how to work with form. So to make it simple, what I have done is, like, I am showing this one, the simple form, then I will take this all these things. Okay, so let me write the servlet, that is user servlet. Okay, extends http servlet. This is a post request we have developed, right? So what I'm going to do here is, like, I'm going to generate, override the method do post. This is the method I am going to implement. So here our intention is not to work with the database. Our intention is to, once the user fill the form, then on clicking of the submit, then the display will be shown. So in order to show the form data in the browser, so what we can do, we can take the request data string, that is the pass name equal to request. What is that? Request dot get parameter, that is the first name. Okay, this is the name that is submitted by the user. Okay, first name. Okay, then string last name equals to, okay, instead I can copy this and directly I can do one more copy for the email. Okay, we'll go to here, last name, that is email. This is also email. Okay, fine. Okay, copy paste effect. Okay, fine. So this is the user request we got. This is the data user has inputted. Here we have captured. So to display in the on the console, so what we have to do in the response dot set content type. Set content type. This is a simple text and text data. So text slash HTML. Okay, and we'll use print writer. Print writer. Writer is equals to response dot get writer. Response dot get writer. Once we got that, so what we are going to do, writer dot println. This is, since this is a, we are going to display the simple text data, that is HTML, and what is the body is this one. Okay, this is the HTML tag we are going to okay, we are going to display inside the HTML tag. We are going to show the content. So HTML tag close and HTML open and HTML tag close. Okay, body, then HTML. It will close in the reverse order, right? Okay, once that is open and close, what we have to do inside that, we are going to print. We're going to print, right, dot println. So what we are going to do, whatever the data we captured, first name, that data, this is the first name, and this is the first name data, and here to give a line space. Okay, so what I'll do, I will copy this line and again I will print. Okay, fine, it's okay. Writer dot finally we'll close the stream. Okay, so this is the first name, and again this is the last name. What I'm doing, I'm just simply displaying whatever data we have captured in the post request. That data we are just trying to get from the request, and we are writing the print writer to print in the console instead of database interaction. I have already told, so I'm simply displaying that. Okay, now it's done. Now we are going to mm, uh, now we are going to configure that this one web.xml, the deployment descriptor. Okay, that is my form my form. Okay, my form. Okay, this is the servlet name, and servlet class is from dot prakash it dot, what is that, our servlet name is user servlet, right? User servlet. Then another tag will load on startup already we have discussed, right? Okay, fine. Then servlet mapping is what? Servlet name is my form, and what is the URL? This is the URL. If you hover on that action, the URL that processes the form submission. Okay, so this is the URL, web.xml. This is the URL. Okay, fine. I think done. Okay, let me try to deploy. This is the one. What is that? To get to undo post servlet, that is to okay. uh, let's see. Application now started. So we have we have started the server. Now what we are going to do here is like we have to run that application. Okay. So you can see this is the user form, user submission form. First name is John at the rate gmail.com. Okay. So I have filled that one. I want to submit that. Once I submit, see, uh, we have seen the as a response we got this one, John, last name is Smith, and this is the email address successfully we are getting. Okay, fine. So this is how we are going. We should work with the form data. What I have done, let me recap that. I have created the user servlet, which having the I have captured all the request data, whatever we are sending in the form. Form we are sending first name, last name, and email. Okay, user servlet. I am capturing that, and I am trying to print over the browser. And nothing great I am doing here, but in order to work with that, the form submission, how we can work with the form, that I have only explained. So here deployment descriptor, right, servlet and servlet mapping I have given. Okay, just only one thing you have to remember in the form, this is the URL. Okay, on submission of that, you can see get user details. This is the URL, right? On clicking of that submit, it got triggered. Okay, fine. So the form submission is clear to everyone. So in the next class, we'll meet with one different topic. Okay, till then, thank you.